Namaste, my Phoenicians. Hi, my name is Case. Welcome or welcome back to Frequency Phoenix 555 for the Karmic versus Divine Feminine read. I've been getting a lot of, I don't know, it's like a tingling on the outer skirts. So we want to know, what's up with the Karmic? Okay, we have the Moon card in reverse. Okay, the Moon steps up with Pisces energy. Okay, the Karmic thought that by them getting Divine Masculine, it was going to be the ending of all their problems. The Karmic is suffering from deep anxiety at this moment in time. And she feels that she's gained an advantage, but it's a negative advantage. The Karmic is also cheating in the situation that she's in right now with Divine Masculine. On the base of the deck, oh my goodness. This Chiquita has been using some form of magic against Divine Feminines. But look what's underneath it. Divine Feminine. Divine has your back. Your ancestors, your way showers have been sent to put a circle of protection around you. This is why it's like a tickling on the fringe. It's not really bothering you. Whatever nefarious things that they have been doing, and I'm telling you, they did a lot to get themselves in a situation where they are right now. They've won, theoretically. Well, that's what it says on paper. They're winning, they're my winner. They get first prize. I wrote down some questions, a few questions. Okay, I'm getting a feeling that at this moment in time, the Karmic is big mad. Big mad. Because Divine Feminines, you are no longer angry. Look, and as I say that, the Four of Swords spins out to say that you have rested and recuperated. You see the Three Swords over there? That was the sadness and loss. You got over that pain, Divine Feminines. And you holstered your anger. Because you realize, Divine Feminine, it doesn't matter how mad you get at a chicken head. There's still going to be a chicken head. The Sword of Truth is at your back, Divine Feminine. You had spiritual downloads in how to conduct yourself in this situation. The Karmic is angry. She's angry because you are resting and recuperating and going about your day. You are into your spirituality. You are taking care of your family. It's as though, Divine Feminine, you are able to focus on everything in your life and do it well. And then still find time to get your Brazilian weave straight for the next day. That's why they're big mad. Let me clarify this. So the Karmic is angry because Divine Feminine, look, this was in the reverse, this is Capricorn energy, has released herself from toxicity. She's mad because Divine Feminine has played possum in the turmoil, the bondage, the binding, the trauma bond that Divine Feminine had with Divine Masculine. Look, Five of Swords in the reverse. Come on, come through, universe. Come through. The Five of Swords is represented by, oh my goodness, Venus plus Aquarius energy, right? Divine Feminine, you took this loss. You took this L. Because with the devil card in reverse, there was a lot of malicious intent pointed towards you. But the more they pointed their malicious intent, did whatever black magic, because they did use spells, it backfired. What they sent out to you is on them now. And they're getting it ×3. I keep telling people, leave that spell shiznit alone. You don't know what you're writing to yourself and your progeny. Leave that shit alone. She's getting the ramifications of what she did. Yeah, and Divine Feminine is getting her beauty sleep. Looking after her family. You know, making intelligent choices. Understanding. Divine Feminine, you know when to fall back. Hey! Not kick back. Because only chicken heads kick back. You are on such a level, you fall back. And let the players play on. This Five of Swords is also telling me that you just want a peaceful relationship. You know, the karmic doesn't understand why you're not causing turmoil, you're not sending hate, you're not even communicating with them. They expected you, right, to be suicidal, blood on the dance floor. But Divine Feminine, you fell back on your spirituality. And when the Father Tenth lay down, you laid down, girl. That's why they're big, man. How you carry yourself. Because I told you, they are watching your social media. They are watching you. And they are discussing you. Okay. Let's move swiftly along, Scotty. What's going on? This talks about celebrations and parties, third party situation. Look, Divine Feminine, you are standing in your power. You are blocking it all out. I can't see you, I can't hear you. And I don't even want to smell you. Yes, Divine Feminine, you stood in your power. Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands is represented by Mars as well as Leo energy. This is about you going through a challenging time. I told you they was doing a lot of malicious things. Posting things. It looks like you even blocked out the social media. You didn't take the bait. You did not get off your chariot to throw tomatoes with the chicken heads. That's why they're mad. You blocked them. You blocked out everything to do with this third party situation. Why was that? Why was that? Because you are the star. Brush both shoulders off and one quick pelvic thrust, Divine Feminine. Because they see you as the star. They see that some kind of fire was lit underneath you, right? They think that you're pretending and you're putting it on. No. That's the true you. Divine Feminine, you are charming. You are a charmer. And you are destined for greatness. Why? Because you subconsciously, look at you emptying out your two urns. You poured away what no longer served you. And you laid down when the divine said, lay down! And you was given an upgrade, a spiritual upgrade. The star card is represented by Aquarius energy. This is about this karmic, because she is spying. She or he is spying, Divine Feminines. They are watching. They're watching your star rise. They're watching your star rise, and they're seeing you be. The Divine Masculine is seeing your true naked self on celluloid. I mean, some of you could be porn stars or out there like that, but you know, what I'm saying is that whatever you're doing, it's your true personality, it's your true character that's shining through. And people are looking at you with stars in their eyes, except for the karmic. They're looking at you with daggers. Their eyes bleed every time they go on your social media. Yeah. Come on, let me ask about these. About you blocking out this third-party fiasco. Okay. I'm just formulating the question. What did Divine Feminine gain from turning her back on the situation and allowing Spirit to take away her anger? Whoa! Hey! Hey, look. This is the World card. This is fixed energy, right? Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, and Aquarius, as well as Earth energy and Saturn energy, okay? You blocked out anything that would keep you stagnant and stuck, that would keep you away from your security, okay? This is Saturn energy. This is about your security, your stability, your foundation. You blocked them out. And you know what happened? You were successful. Some of you even bought a car. Beep, beep. I bet that pissed them right off. I know I did. Beep, beep. Yes. Okay. Yeah. And Divine Masculine, which the karmic knows, he wants to come back and offer to you again, Divine Feminine, with his wishy-washy self and his community penis. Community peanuts! Good God. I suggest you keep a magnifying glass on all of your exits and entrances, Divine Feminine. He wants to come in at a hot drop. Okay. So, does the karmic know Divine Masculine wants to come back? We have the Three of Swords, yeah. She's realizing that whatever heartbreak that was between Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine is over that shit now, because we saw the star come out. He's seeing you achieve and accomplish things that even he didn't understand that you was capable of. You know why? Because he took you for granted. Silly rabbit. Silly rabbit. Yeah. He wants to come over and offer a little something. Sweep you off your feet and straight onto your back. He thinks you're healed enough to accept his offer now. Yeah. Because he sees you sitting on your throne, confident, looking good. He realizes that whatever you've been doing in your life, look, your back is firmly turned on your lion throne. You are standing in your power. You are confident, right? Divine Masculine realizes that you have healed from the heartache and sadness and loss. You have cleansed yourself. And in that cleansing, you tapped into your intuition, your spiritual powers. You have kept your wits about you. Divine Masculine has seen all of this. He's seen you change from that broken person that he created into the star. Yeah. And he's got his eye on you. Did you just see the Fool card flash out there? He wants to take a leap of faith back into your shiznit, and the karmic is big mad. Big mad, because she can't do nothing to stop it. Because you know why? Because Divine Feminine, is that my music changing? Because Divine Feminine, you took no action. Either you left Divine Masculine or he left you. It doesn't matter what happened. The point is, you let it go. Yeah, he was angry. You was angry, you was big mad. Until he realized where he went to. And it was like, you know, the clouds had cleared and it was a brighter day. You see, when you let the wrong people into your house, you turn up missing a lot of things. Like joy, self-respect, your pentacale, your health, your sanity. Be careful who you let into your palace, Divine Feminines, because the karmic is sending out her Decepticons to try and put you off your purchase. Just because you focused on yourself. Okay, this woman, she went against the fates and she used magic to call Divine Masculine to her side. And then try to deflect the same magic onto Divine Feminine. Okay. You want to come out? Okay, okay. Let's get the rest in. Right, what is the karmic saying to their friends about the Divine Feminine? That she's the King of Pentacles. That this person is disciplined and focused. She's out there trying to pat you on your head like you a puppy. Trying to downgrade your accomplishments. She's also saying that it was karmic or karma that brought her and the Divine Masculine together. No, bitch. It was karma. Karma. Judgment steps up with fire, water and Pluto energy. This is the planet of transformation and change. It also is the planet of obsession. This karmic is obsessed with you, Divine Feminine. I don't know how she's gonna cope in this quarantine. She just does not know how you do it. She didn't know how you managed to make yourself stable again and turn up as the King of Pentacles. It's because you was devoted to yourself. You was devoted to the divine. You was devoted to your healing. You went through that dark night of the soul. And in that dark night of the soul, you developed a deep, deep respect for yourself and became that fabulous communicator, which drives them mad. Yeah. Yeah. So she's mad because Divine Feminine has set herself. She's building her foundation. You know, with the King of Pentacles, it's like a blessing. This person is an entrepreneur. So Divine Feminines, you are an entrepreneur. Divine downloaded a vision to you, and you, oh my God, you got into that vision and you rolled around. Spread out your Brazilian, because you know we don't lay down in our hair, but you laid down in that shiznay. And you listened to the guidance that the Father poured into your soul. That's why you're not mad anymore. So, this karmic thought it was karma, what brought her and the Divine Masculine together. What is the real reason they was brought together? A toxic situation. They were brought together because they were both focused and believed that they could give the world to each other. The Two of Wands is represented by let me think. Sun as well as Aries energy. The karmic thought that it was judgment, that they was in a good partnership. There was experienced cooperation with Divine Masculine. They thought they had the world in their hands. There was a lot of partying and celebration. Hold down, going around there. There was a lot of drinking and merry times. And you was not even paying no attention to that. You was looking over shoulder. Hey babe, did you have a good day?
Yes.
You was looking over your shoulder at your bird of intelligence in your garden, your abundant garden, because you've been making slow but steady progress because you focused on yourself. Look, you are the good wife, the good mother. You nurtured yourself. This is also could be the birth of a child or the birth of a new idea, a new business that is lucrative for you, because you know, you as the Queen of Pentacles, okay, you are, it's like you know how to focus on the finances and zero in on what exactly is going to bring you the biggest benefit, the biggest return. And also, as the Queen of Pentacles, she's seen that you are being generous with others. So if you have a social platform, you could be using that as a light worker to bless and help people in some way. You could be a care worker. Somehow she sees that you are giving back to society, and it is building a loyal foundation of a loyal following. She's watching all of that shit and she's mad. Okay. Wow. I think that card wanted to come out, so we're going to leave it where it is, yeah? What does the Karmic's family and friends tree think about Divine Feminine? Because she's been discussing you. Wow! You have the Ten of Wands, the Hangman. The Hangman is water plus Neptune energy. Neptune is the planet of your dreams, your imagination, okay? And it is also the planet of delusions. You also have the Three of Wands. The family and friends see you as having turned your back. The family and friends see you as having no, you don't have a cat, dog, or a fidnock in the fight. You're not interested. Okay? They see you as the Hangman. They see you as not sacrificing yourself to a situation. They see you working hard, making stable, abundant plans. They see you as being able to call abundance to you from these plans, whatever projects that you have on the go at the moment. They're realizing that it is a lucrative line that you have found yourself in. And they're kind of in love with you, but they ain't telling the karmic that. What does the Karmic's family and friends tell them about Divine Feminine? You have the Strength card. This is Leo energy in the reverse, right? The Karmic's family and friends are coming back, and they're being extremely deceitful to the Karmic, right? They're being very deceitful because they don't want to cause any conflict, you know? And they know that she or he is extremely petty bogetti. But they love you too, Divine Feminine. Whatever, listen, they love your gangster as well. But they're not telling the Karmic that. No. They see you taking a leap of faith on a new adventure. And you're looking fabulous. And the family and friends think that you are walking into abundance. They can't understand why she's always, you're always on her tongue, because the spells that she sent out there. Let me need this. Alright, this dark magic that the Karmic did, please tell us a little bit more about it. This is a lot of cards. Look, Divine Feminine in the reverse. She's a reverse Divine Feminine. This is one low bribing swamp bugger Walt. Right? He's a fucking liar. She's a bloody liar. Everything that come out of this bitch's mouth is lies. Lies. Right? Because she has an unclean soul. Unclean. And that's a naked person, yeah? So she used her body, her situation, and lies to get what she wanted. She pretended to be Divine Feminine, but let me tell you something, you cannot fake the funk. You can't fake the funk, right? Because you know why? Her ancestors have turned their back on her. The way showers have turned their back on her. Why? Because of this dark magic, this spell that she did towards Divine Masculine, this spell that she tried to cast over Divine Feminine, right? And there is hellfire and powder house going on. Yeah. Wherever she is laying her head, there's a lot of arguments going on. And them bitches is going into quarantine together. Somebody better send an email to choose your weapon. They're going to need it. And all that time, Divine Feminine is protected and secure. And your star is raising. This is your spiritual power. Your connection to the universe. Your spirit has been behind the veil because you went through that dark night of the soul. Divine Feminine, you could be male or female. It matters nothing. Okay. So I wrote down these questions so I wouldn't forget. Alright. The Queen of Swords just popped out. This karmic is extremely bitter. She's bitter. Why is she bitter and twisted? Didn't she get first prize? Didn't she get the cuddly toy? Didn't she? So why is she cheating on him? What is it that people truly love about the Divine Feminine? This is a question. What is it that people truly love about Divine Feminine? Your strength, for one. The fact that you was able to turn your back on a toxic situation. Go within your spirituality and realize you have the world in your hands. Knowing that you can build anything. Once you have faith and belief the size of a mustard seed. Right? People are watching you create a whole new world for yourself. That's what they love. They love your strength. They love your courage. Okay? Divine Feminines. They see that you must have made these plans to carry out these ideas, but they did not see the dedicated effort that you put into executing these ideas. And you was in a situation with somebody who you believe to be your soulmate. You've got 2 twos. Okay, 2s are about balance and harmony. But karma has come in. Justice, whatever legal situation. A situation that you was attracted to this person, you may have had to call the police in on them. Or this person had to go to jail. What would they need to go to jail? Yeah. Oh, Divine Masculine was a fighter, was he? He liked to fight the Divine Feminine. Huh. You used your spiritual power, Divine Feminine, to end a situation that was extremely toxic to you. You turned your back and you looked towards a new beginning. You planned, plotted and strategized. We already saw the Queen of Wands come out. And you are able to create a more abundant and hopeful future for yourself. Something that is concrete. The Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior. This is telling me that you did go through some things. There was probably abuse there, cheating, everything. But we saw the Ten of Wands already. You put down that burden. Everybody can see that you are no longer interested in that F shit. Why do people dislike the karmic? Why do people dislike the karmic? Because she's emotionally unstable and a vicious gossip, right? The Page of Swords is air energy as well as earth energy. They know that she's a liar. She's a fucking liar. She's one of them liars that make you just want to fight the shit out of them. They know that she's emotionally immature. They're seeing her as somebody who lacks the education to make ideal plans for themselves. She's seen as a bit of a dimwit and extremely paranoid. Why is she paranoid? Didn't she get the union that she wanted? Didn't she use tarot cards and dark magic? She used the tarot cards to draw the divine masculine to her, as well as to spy on the divine feminine. Okay? She used the magic to get this union between herself and the divine masculine. But as I said, it's backfiring big time. People don't like her because she's a malicious gossip. She's a petty bogetti. Extremely immature. Yeah. And bitter. Why is she bitter? She's not learning from the wisdom of her past. She's not well learned. She's bitter. Okay. Even though she sees divine feminine as separate from divine masculine, not making any move towards, because she has put the kibosh, look, she wants to stab you in your back, divine feminine. She would like to come down on the rope and just oof, and fly back up into the air. Right? She's upset because there is still a connection between you and divine masculine. And she knows that he's not prepared to let the situation go. Why is the Emperor here? Emperor is Aries energy. He's not prepared to let the situation go, but divine masculine realizes that it was his control that caused the breakdown in this emotional foundation. His lack of control. It could have been with anything. Oh. A cheating cheatara, same shit, different days. Cheating is lying, is scheming. But he's looking back at all of the shit he caused. And the karmic is big, man. So what's the karmic gonna do? So what's she gonna do? She might as well just accept her karma, because listen, the divine did not forget that address. Whatever legal situation the divine feminine may have with the divine masculine is going to go in their favor. Justice will be prevailed. The scales will be balanced out. And they will be in their karma. Yeah, I told you. Because she is presenting as the Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay? She's got an extremely bad temper. And she's possessive, and she's extremely jealous and envious of everybody, especially the divine feminine. And she is an unfaithful friend. That's why people see her as a gossip. And she gossips about her own situation, so they're fascinated. Fascinated. Yeah, but divine masculine is presented as the King of Swords in reverse to this. Look, to her Queen of Queen of Wands in the reverse, okay? So even though she's trying to manipulate the situation still by dark means and whatever means, because the Queen of Wands is very sexual, okay? He is presenting to her as the King of Swords in reverse. He is extremely narcissistic. There's violence going on. It could be fighting. Divine Masculine is seeing her as a liar. A liar. And he did not have all the information before he entered the situation with this karmic. We're getting now. One more on these two upside down characters, yeah. They was smoking and drinking and smoking. The two of them went into the situation with rose-colored glasses. It was quick. It was with quick, swift action that they hooked up. And now we've got the Eight of Cups in the reverse. Yes. This is telling us that this is Saturn as well as Pisces energy. This is telling us that the karmic is unwilling to move on. You know, they have extremely low self-esteem and is clingy. But they're accepting of the situation. Whatever Divine Masculine is dealing out, and he's dealing it out with a quickness. She's going to accept it. She's going to accept it. Let's get an FP up on this shit and then we're out of here. Any message about Divine Masculine? Yeah, Divine Masculine's eyes is well and truly focused on his star. The Divine Feminine. And the karmic is realizing, as well as Divine Masculine, that he's not into her and you're not into him. Because you are what? A winner chicken dinner. Full of abundant ideas. Having the coin fall down on you because you focused on your spirituality and what was important to you, your family. So it doesn't matter what red flag they want to come, because they're both bulls. Full of bull swanky. Let them continue to watch you, Divine Feminine, as you do your victory trot. Give them something to talk about, because you deserve love. True love. And it's on its way to you, Divine Feminine. Let the catfishes have each other. Okay, that was the Divine Feminine versus the karmic read. Okay, if you require a personal read from me, all of my information is in the description box below. Please like, subscribe, share, leave comments, because it does help out other Phoenicians. The ones in the back. And thanks again for your bookings and donations. And as I said, yeah, please like, subscribe and share. And as I always say, from the ashes, baby, namaste.